Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Utah Jazz rebuild, a tale of two cities, the bright future they envisioned and the dark reality that has unfolded. In 2022, the team traded away Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, kicking off a teardown season that saw them shed most of their veteran talent. 3 years later, the Jazz have stockpiled an abundance of draft picks and opened up cap space, but unfortunately, their current roster still can't seem to get back on track. The Jazz's lack of forward progress is understandable, considering Gobert and Mitchell were traded away, along with Bojan Bogdanovic and Royce O'Neal. It took a couple more years for Utah to sell off most of its remaining productive veterans, including Mike Conley, Malik Beasley, Jard Vanderbilt, Kelly Olynyk, and Simone Fontecchio. They've done well to acquire players like Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler, and Colin Sexton in those trades. However, after winning 37 and 31 games in the first half of the 22-23 and 23-24 seasons, the Jazz picked just 9th overall in 2023 and 10th in 2024. They loaded up on rookies, but without a pick in the top half of the lottery, they came out with question marks instead of an obvious franchise cornerstone. This past season saw the team's lowest win total ever, 1765, and that's the worst record in NBA history. The Jazz view these last 3 years as their teardown period, but now they're entering a rebuild phase. With no reason to take a significant step forward in 2025-26, they'll likely approach this offseason with the expectation of spending another year near the bottom of the standings. Having slipped to number 5 on lottery night, they probably don't have a path to landing a potential franchise player like Cooper Flagg or Dylan Harper. ESPN's most recent mock draft sent Oklahoma point guard Jeremiah Fears to Utah, but it's not an ideal fit given their past first-round picks on point guards. The front office won't prioritize fit over the best player available during this rebuild. Other candidates in play include Ace Bailey and VJ Edgecombe, while Tree Johnson is worth a long look. The Jazz hold multiple first-rounders for the third straight season, which could be problematic if several of their 2023 and 2024 picks established themselves as reliable rotation pieces. Their number 21 pick will depend on how the first 2/3 of the first round play out, but there are interesting names available in that range. As Utah continues to build its young talent base, they'll have major decisions on several veterans this offseason. Markkanen signed a long-term extension last summer and is under contract through 2028-29, while Kessler only has 1 year left on his rookie deal. The question remains whether the Jazz view them as long-term keepers or consider moving either of them. Markkanen is owed $196 million over the next 4 years, and his trade value is at its lowest since his breakout All-Star season in 2022-23, making now an unfavorable time to move him. Kessler has impressed as a rebounder and rim protector, and recent deals could be used as comparables during negotiations. If they can't find an appealing trade offer, the Jazz might consider keeping him or making a move this offseason. The Jazz have other veterans on expiring contracts in 2025-26, including John Collins and Jordan Clarkson. They're trade candidates, but extracting value from those contracts will be challenging. Collins has become undervalued in Utah, playing some of the best basketball of his career last season. If they can't find an appealing trade offer, signing him to an extension wouldn't be a bad outcome for the franchise. In conclusion, the Utah Jazz rebuild is taking shape, and it's crucial that they make smart decisions on their veterans and young talent. Will Markkanen stay put, or will Kessler become the center of their future? The answers will shape the Jazz's path forward, but one thing is certain. Their fans are eagerly awaiting a brighter future in Salt Lake City.